have many ideas, but you do not have a daring and you do not say that I am a clever, I can do this thing and that thing. Don't underestimate yourself. From today's conference, I request everyone, don't waste your time outside the hall, chit-chatting while taking a tea. Maximum spend time with the hall to listen other. What I am thinking is correct, but what other telling may be correct. May not be always correct. But assess it, learn it, and improve yourself. Again, I am coming to the same point. Multidisciplinary innovation. So I request all students, you also do innovations and claim for award from microbiology website. Then environmental resilience. Why? Again, I will tell you, our Honorable Prime Minister, I will tell about the Honorable Prime Minister. Our Honorable Prime Minister is more concerned about the microbiology and biotechnology. He is more worried. Why is worried? Because all his advisors are telling, sir, biotechnology and microbiology is very important in India. So, 1 year before, in August 2025, he passed one bill. The name of the bill is Bio-E3. Again, go on Google. Honorable Registrar Sir has told, it is very easy to go on Google and search any topic. You search Bio-E3, biotechnology for economy, employment, and last E is for environment. Again, I am coming to the point, environmental problem, and to get rid from the environmental problem. So, Honorable Prime Minister is also worried about the E. That is E for environment. And he is also requesting Indian scientists, and today you need it. Because that is his ambition, Honorable Prime Minister is having ambition that in India everyone should be worried about the environment and everyone should think how to get rid from the environmental problem. There are many environmental problems. Although today I will be talking, I will be focusing mainly on one problem, E-waste. But I will tackle with all other problems. I will touch with all other environmental problems and how they are required for the sustainable planet 26. Sustainable growth, sustainable development. So, what are the environmental problems? You can understand? You are developing, I am developing. I am going in the hotel, eating pizza, eating thumbs up, drinking thumbs up, Coca-Cola. Is it a development? It is not a development. You students are considering, sir, we are enjoying, but you are enjoying for your death. The reason is that the environment do not allow you to enjoy on this planet. You go in Delhi and ask Chief Minister of Delhi, what is the problem in Delhi? They will say that it is a very worst on the earth. Delhi is a very worst on the earth in relation with the environment. And only microbiology has the answer to give the solution for the environment. You should be proud that you are a microbiologist. And if any government, any prime minister, any president will ask you, do you have a solution? Only microbiologists can tell proudly, sir, we have a solution for every problem and we have sustainable solution for everything. What are the environmental problems? I will come to the electronic waste first. Electronic waste is a major problem in the world, not only in the world, in India. Again I will tell you, when I was a teacher in 1986, in 1986 there was only one computer in my college. And if I want to use the computer, I have to give application to the principal of the college. Sir, I want to use computer for 20 minutes. Then principal was writing, yes, permit it. Then clerk was coming. He was opening the computer with his password. Password only clerk was knowing. I was not. And then I have to make an entry on the register. I have started using computer. And after finishing, I have to write. I have used computer, now closing the computer. This was the situation. Why I am telling you? You young generation. What is the young generation is now called? Generation G. JG. JG. So the generation G is considered that born with the mobile, born with the electronic equipment. Again I will tell you, when I was in Dubai, first time I have seen GPS system there. 20 years back. And I was so happy I was not looking in the city, I was looking only to the GPS. What GPS was telling, now after 2 kilometers, turn to the right. And when I reached venue, the lady in the GPS was telling, you have reached your point. I was so happy, how she understand that I reached to the point. And now GPS is very popular in India. How the development is fast. You are the student, you are the young generation. You know everything which I was not knowing. You are the luckiest student. Again I will tell you, in 1999, I purchased one mobile. What? In 1999, I organized an international conference. So my friends told me, sir, you are organizing, you are a convener, you must have mobile. At that time, the outgoing charges were 8 rupees per minute and incoming charges were 4 rupees per minute. Incoming charges were there. The student will not believe it. But there were incoming charges for mobile. And in my university, in my department, in my institute, I was the only person having mobile. So I was spending maximum time in the corridor, talking someone something, telling others I am having mobile before now. That was the situation. What is the situation today? Today, every one of you is having mobile, correct? If I ask you, is there anyone in the class without mobile, raise the hand. I am sure no one will raise the hand. Everyone is with mobile. Every office is having more than 100 computers. Every postgraduate student and PhD student is having laptops. And how the changes have become. When I was a child in school going, there was only one antenna in Aurangabad, that is the Chhatrapati Sambhaji Nagar. Only one person in the city was having TV. What is the situation now? Even in the slum area there are TVs. What I want to tell you, I am coming to the electronic waste. The electronic waste meaning is that the waste generated from electric and electronic equipment. Electric equipment and electronic equipment, whenever they will be out of date. Meaning is outdated. Suppose your mobile is outdated, what you are doing? You are selling second hand? Era has gone, no one will purchase second hand mobile. You want new mobile. Then what you are doing? You are throwing the mobile at the garbage. Correct? And throwing the mobile on the garbage creates many environmental problems. What environmental problem? In the mobile there is a printed circuit board, PCB. In the PCB there are metal wirings. How many metals are present? There is a gold, there is a silver, manganese, magnesium, aluminium and many copper, many other metals. So all metals are present in the mobile printed circuit board. Now if we throw the mobile on the garbage, all these metals will leach out in the garbage, will enter in the soil. From the soil, whenever there is a rain, all these garbage material, electronic equipment, metals will enter into water bodies. From water bodies, what will happen? From water bodies, these metals will enter either in the crop or they will enter in your body whenever you drink water, lake water, river water. And bioaccumulation of metal takes place. Bioaccumulation of metal is a carcinogenic chemical. It is causing a cancer. It causes adverse effect on liver. It causes adverse effect on your kidney failure problems are there. It causes adverse effect on the brain. Meaning is that electronic waste creates many health problems, not only to the human being, also to the cows, also to the monkeys, also to the birds and many other animals. So, we should stop it. How we can stop it? Very simple. Biotechnological solution to the electronic waste. Actually, I have given that topic title now. Biological approach to clean the environment from electronic waste. Why I go to the topic? One of my PhD students, he worked on it. What he did, I will tell you, very simple. And if you are interested, because many young generations are very ambitious, want to study in India, want to go in abroad, do the good research, I will tell you all burning topics for the research. Electronic waste is a burning topic in India. The Department of Biotechnology is ready to give crores of grant. You do the research on electronic waste removal, electronic waste remediation. So what my PhD student did, I will tell you short. But again I will tell to the other environment. He isolated organisms from the mines. Which mine? Ore mine, metal mines. So whether their manganese is available, where silver is available, where copper is available, he went there, he took the soil sample. Why? To isolate the organism. There was the probability of getting good organism in the mine ore, mine soil. He isolated the organism in the laboratory. Which organism? Again, if you are a microbiologist, you can understand what I am telling now. Organisms are called as chemolithotropic organism. So, chemolithotrophs, these organisms can use metals as an energy source. He isolated the organism as well as he isolated few organisms from the cow dung. From the cow dung. In the cow dung there is a biodiversity of organisms and short chain fatty acid producing organisms are present in the cow dung. He isolated the organism, prepared a consortia. What do you mean by consortia? Consortia meaning is the mixture of many organisms together we call it as a consortia. He prepared a consortia and what he did, very simple experiment. He added consortia in 9K medium. Again you will ask me, sir, what is the 9K medium? I have one book. I am a chief author of that book. The book entitled Handbook of media, states and regions in microbiology. That book is popular in India, popular outside India. If you are interested, I am having soft copy, I will give soft copy to your teacher. They will circulate among the students. Free of cost it is available. In that book I have given the 9K medium. What is the 9K medium? 9K medium meaning is that the all medium contains only inorganic, no organic. Only inorganic with ferrous iron. Ferrous iron, Fe, which is not oxidized, reduced. Reduced Fe is mixed in the medium and consortia added to the medium. What you observe? You observe that all reduced iron after 48 hours was converted into oxidized iron, Fe3. Ferric iron. So, microorganisms has the power to convert ferrous into ferric, and ferric is a soluble form of the metal. Ferric salts are soluble in water. So, he converted ferrous into ferric. Later on, next experiment, what he did? Very simple again. He added powder of the PCB. Printed circuit board, he crushed it, made a powder, and he added powder in the flask of the 9K medium, mixed with the microbial consortia, mixed with the ferrous iron, and he observed that within 48 hours, all metals which are present in the powder, they were oxidized. So, the powder was oxidized. So understand how the powder was oxidized? The powder was oxidized only because of the microorganism, and I am coming to the biotechnological solution to the e-waste. Meaning is that the metals which are present in the printed circuit board, now we have oxidized, now we have recovered. That is part of the wealth from the West. Only microorganism has the power to create a wealth from the West, my dear. So you are lucky, again I am telling you, the students of microbiology are sitting in the hall. Biotechnology students are sitting in the hall. You are luckiest in this century, because among all subjects at a global level, microbiology and biotechnology are at the top. Again I have to tell you, many scientists are telling, sir, no, AI is at the top, artificial intelligence is at the top. I do agree, and artificial intelligence is a very, very burning topic nowadays, very advanced topic nowadays, but it is not at the top, I will convince you. Why? AI cannot solve any problem present on the earth. It is a tool assisting to solve the problem. It helps to solve the problem. But biotechnology or microbiology can solve any problem of the world. Maybe food problem, maybe medical problem, maybe environmental problem, maybe any problem of the world. All problems will be solved only by the microbiology, not by the AI. AI will only assist the microbiology. Again, if you want to go abroad, you search on the Google for fellowships. Maximum fellowships are present in life science as compared to any other subject. The reason is that life science is the heart of the research. It is the brain of the research. And everyone wants to solve the problem. Which problem? How? Sustainable solution. Otherwise, chemicals, H2SO4 can dissolve all organic, but it is not a sustainable. H2SO4 is a chemical, not sustainable. Microorganisms are sustainable. So, In the solving the environmental problem, only microorganisms can solve. I have told you about the electronic waste. Electronic waste is a burning topic now. DBT has given 50 lakh rupees to my PhD student to solve the problem of the electronic waste. I will request you, you can also do the research. And you can also take more interest in solving the electronic waste. Then what are the other waste? Other environmental problem? You know the biomedical waste. Before 20 years, there was no biomedical waste. Means when I was young, at that time there was no biomedical waste. Why? In whole my village, there was only one doctor. And he was not operating even. There was not a single pathological lab in my village. No biomedical waste. Now, there are many hospitals, even university in the Meerut. And biomedical waste is generated in large amount. Again, you see, this is the environmental problem. And how to treat this biomedical waste, it is a challenge to young generation. You find out the problem, on which problem I can do the research. There are many such problems in the world. They are challenging. They are telling you that you human being cannot tackle me, but you should tell that we are having right brain, we can tackle you. Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. Electronic waste, biomedical waste, solid waste, liquid waste, all types of waste can be generated. Again, I will tell you, because whenever I am telling something, I should inspire you with the Indian knowledge. Have you heard the name of Nanotechnological? If not, go on Google. Search the name of Dr. Nanotechnological. He died 5 years back. During the Corona period, he died. He was settled in USA. And he is the first person at the international level. Right? He is the first person to get a patent of microorganism. Otherwise, that was a rule even in USA, in UK, in India. You cannot patent a living thing. But he told, I want a patent of this organism. Which organism? Pseudomonas aeruginosa. What he claimed? He claimed that I modified Pseudomonas aeruginosa with the genetic engineering. Now, the modified microorganism, I want a patent. Supreme Court of the USA granted a patent to him and told that you are the first person on the earth, you got a patent of living organism. You go on the Google, search what his work. He first time modified the organism and called it as a superbug. You go on Google, search superbug. The genetically modified Pseudomonas aeruginosa. And now many companies are using to treat the environmental problem. Many companies are spraying this culture on the oil, and oil gets degraded within 4 days. And sustainable without harming the ocean water, without harming the river water. Meaning is that only microbiologists can solve all environmental problems created by the human being. And this conference is a World Conference. The reason is that we are discussing on the burning topic of the India, burning topic at the international level. That is an environmental problem developed by the population, developed by the organization, is developed under the name of human development. So, that is one problem. Again, I will tell you one more problem. I will touch to that problem and I will finish in the time. So, I will not exceed my time. One important problem. Again, I will tell you. Anyone in the class know the name of Amir Khan, who is a hero in the Bollywood? Everyone will raise the hand, and all students will, sir, will tell me, sir, it is a silly question. Who do not know the name of Amir Khan? But you know Amir Khan as a Bollywood hero. I know Amir Khan as a social worker. Before 10 years, he has organized one event on the TV under the name of Satyameva Jayate. And in the Satyameva Jayate, one episode he devoted only on the health hazards caused by chemical pesticides. In 1947, India got freedom. Honorable Prime Minister at that time, Honorable Pandit Ji Nehru, he declared that India will be agri-oriented country. And he promoted, what he promoted? High quality of seed, hybrid seed. Then irrigation, he promoted irrigation. And he promoted use of fertilizer and pesticides. But later on, people realized that these pesticides are hazardous to the human health. They are carcinogenic. All Western countries have stopped using the chemical pesticides. You know that? India was using endosulfan. Now 20 years back, India stopped using endosulfan. There is a ban on the endosulfan. But many chemical pesticides are still available in the market. I will request to the student, you go on the agri shop, take a list of chemical pesticides available in the agri shop. There are many chemical pesticides. And we microbiologists are telling that don't use chemical pesticide. Amir Khan also in the episode told that he has given a very simple example. What example he has given? Amir Khan has given? Amir Khan told that maximum agriculture production in India is in which state? He asked question to the public. Everyone answered Punjab, Punjab and Punjab. Punjab is having maximum agriculture production. He asked second question, or he told maximum chemical pesticides are used in Punjab. Meaning that in total India, how much maximum amount is consumed in which state? It is consumed in Punjab. And his last sentence was a very, very important thing. Hear carefully, last sentence of Amir Khan. He told that maximum cancer patients in India are from Punjab. You see, direct correlation. In the Punjab, you might be knowing, there is a cancer drain. Meaning is that whenever there is a conference, some students are interested only in chit-chat. Not interested, but whenever their uncle hand is suffering by cancer, the student is very great. You should start today worrying. Today is the conference. In this conference, you participate actively. You talk about the cancer created by the chemical pesticide. You ask the question, is there alternative? Honorable Modi ji is also asking the question, can you solve the problem? Only microbiologists can tell, yes sir, we can solve the problem. I will written many letters to Honorable Prime Minister. Stop, ban the chemical pesticide in India. Because the chemical pesticides are causing cancer. And the young generation also is suffering by the cancer nowadays. So we should use the biofertilizers and biosensors. Again, lastly, I would like to quote one beautiful example again. Whenever I was taking a breakfast at that time, I told few teachers from your institute that now we are promoting, because Microbiology Society is promoting some campaign. Our one campaign is drink buttermilk, stay healthy. We are promoting buttermilk. Why? Buttermilk is a healthy food, healthy drink. And if you are eating, you see it is also poison. Thumbs up, Coca-Cola. Young generation is enjoying, and on 7th day going to the doctor, I'm uneasy. Why you are taking thumbs up? You take a buttermilk, or doctors will close their hospitals. Buttermilk is so healthy that it will solve all your health problem, not health problem, mental problem. Because lactobacillus and leuconostoc in the stomach produce dopamine, produce serotonin, they are neurohormones. They promote to your brain, you become a very happy, you will always have happy mood if you drink the buttermilk. Do not drink the buttermilk, young generation will complain, sir, I am disappointed, sir, I am frustrated, only depends on you. So in the morning what I told that one more campaign I am starting throughout India. Because Mukta ma'am knows it very well. We are having branches in every university of India, right from Ladakh to Kanyakumari. So we are starting new campaign, and you students will be also very happy. What is the campaign? Use bio-color t-shirts. Again you will ask me, sir, why? You go in the hotel, there is a birthday party, marriage party, or on the 1st January, you want to celebrate 31st December. What you are doing? You are going to the hotel, asking the very chef, eating the food material, and whenever you complete your food, you see your hands. Your hands are colored. Why? Color used in the food. Synthetic colors are used in the food. Your hands are colored and you are taking tissue paper, rubbing with the tissue paper, remove the color do not get easily removed. If it is not removed from the hand, will it be removed from the stomach? In the stomach, it is proved that it is a carcinogen. So we are having a campaign. Use biocolor prepared from grass, it is prepared from Pseudomonas aeruginosa, prepared from sarcina, yellow color is prepared from sarcina. Different biocolors are available in the market. Go on the Google search. So biocolor t-shirts are making compulsory at least one day during the week to the students, to the boys, and long t-shirt to the ladies at least one day in every week. Use biocolor because we want to save we want to create the awareness of the environment. And today this attempt, all these speakers will be talking. Why they are talking? They have extra time. They are not spending their time in any other problem. That's why they are talking in your conference? No. They are talking in your conference to create awareness, to give the knowledge to you. And all you students, again I am telling, you are physically young, but become mentally also young. You keep your eyes open, you keep your ears open, listen it, watch it carefully, scientifically, adapt it, obey it, and try to implement it. Implementation is next step after hearing. So, during these 2 days, there will be good discussion on this issue, environmental issue. And in this issue, the answer is only microbiology and biotechnology. That is the only solution for all environmental problems on the earth. So, as I have covered up with my time, I will stop here, but only giving the last message. While I am from Pune, again I have told you, Mukta ma'am was constantly calling me, insisting me, sir, you should come, and you should come. So I came here because I got an opportunity to interact with the many talented teachers from your institute. I call them talent because they have many ideas, but how to get an exposure is the problem. And I am here to give you exposure. There are many opportunities in the life science for the research, for the awareness. Again, you go on Google, search HPV vaccine, human papilloma. There is a need in India to create an awareness regarding the HPV vaccine. Many things are there. You students are ambassadors. You are taking knowledge from us. Now it is your duty to go in the arts college, commerce college, engineering college, to go in the school and create awareness regarding the biofuel. Because biofuel also have left, because many things are left, I have got only few. In the biofuel also, environmental problem is there because of the petrol, diesel. If you want to solve it, biofuel is there. Many things are there. So I stop it here, and really I am thankful to all of you for listening me carefully, keeping the mouth shut up for 45 minutes. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your enlightening keynote address and for sharing your profound knowledge and experience with us.
It's now our privilege to honor our esteemed chief guest, Professor Deshmukh. May I now respectfully request our Deputy Dean and Director of Research of IIMT University, Professor Mukta Sharma ma'am, to kindly present the token of appreciation to our honorable chief guest. Please. May I now invite Professor Pandey, Dean Pharmacy, to address the gathering and share her perspective on the objective of this international conference. Sir, please come.
Chief guest of this multidisciplinary 2026 conference. At the outset, microbiology having a basic role in as far as pharmaceutical also concerned. You know that biotechnology is the applied branch of the microbiology. Have you heard the name of the antibiotic? You know that the first antibiotic was isolated by Alexander Fleming from the Carica papaya, इसको पपीता बोलते हैं. And from this penicillin, number of latest antibiotics are produced and used for the various. Some are diminished like tetracycline, sulfonamides. Nowadays, ecotoxicology and other series are. So you know that this progress is with the help of biotechnology. So all credit goes to the fermentation technology with the help various latest new antibiotics are produced and used for the treatment of the various diseases and disorders. The second example is, all of you know, in Corona time, the vaccine, that India produced a vaccine very quick with the help of the biotechnology, and that plays a very major role in the saving life of the Indian as well as a lot of other countries. India exported that vaccine to the various countries, and that was very effective also. So the very important role of biotechnology in the pharmaceutical field, in the industry, particularly producing the alcohol, and not only the basic instrument like gram-staining, gram-positive, gram-negative bacteria. And we also use the microbiology in the antioxidant activity. And just now, sir told that various chemical fertilizers are used. Nowadays, natural fertilizers, natural pesticides are more in picture. That is in agriculture, biodynamic agriculture, organic farming. Sir told that there are a lot of heavy metals are produced. They are affecting the agriculture. They are also affecting the medicinal plant also. And you know that the herbal medicine or the Ayurvedic medicine use this basic as a raw material and prepare formulation from that. If the toxic material like lead, arsenic is more in the formulation or drug itself, raw material, it will directly go into the patient or it will directly consumed by the patient. So there are many areas where the microbiology and its applied branches are very useful, like leather technology, dairy technology, everywhere. Biotechnology role involved. Not only the RNA, DNA, mRNA replication, but the applied use is very important. And I hope that this conference will lead or give the emphasis on these points where the microbiology or biotechnological application and the speakers will give the in-depth knowledge on their various topic to you, and I hope that you will be using that knowledge to enhance your capabilities, and you know that you must have to update your skills, your knowledge with the help of this type of conferences, listening, patient, and applying if it is possible for you. It will do the best that you have taken from this conference. And I am thankful to the organizer of this conference. They have given me some time for expressing my views. And thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your profound knowledge and experience with us.
It's now our privilege to honor our speaker, Professor Meerut sir. May I respectfully request our Dean ma'am to kindly present a token of appreciation to the speaker. Ma'am, please.
एकदम
It's now my honor to invite Professor Dr. Sagrika Devi, Professor Microbiology, School of Sciences, Department of Biological Sciences, Sandeep University, Nasik, to share her insight and thoughts for this international conference. Ma'am, please come.
everyone.
सेंटर में सेंटर में हाँ यस बस
Madam Asha or Milinda. Good morning. I didn't hear you. Students, I didn't hear you. नाश्ता नहीं किया? लंच के इंतजार में हो? तो जल्दी बोल रहा है ना? Thank you. Dignitaries present here and the organizing committee here, Mukta ma'am, the deputy dean here, deans here, vice chancellor sir. Thank you very much for this opportunity today. Ma'am has already told you my name, so I am Sagarika and I work as a professor. Now, professor of microbiology, both by choice and by passion. You know, I'm not going to talk much about this conference. I just have a small interaction with you students back there. Maybe any one of you might relate to me. So let me just share a small story with you. So I was a very brilliant student in my school. And obviously, parents always they think, okay, my child is good in science, so he or she should actually go become a doctor. So initially, I was very happy. Yes, I wanted to be a doctor, but then I thought, okay, doctor takes money, charges money. Then I didn't want to become a doctor. I was not a bad student in mathematics, but I didn't want to do mathematics. The only thing that I knew is I wanted to serve the society. So how do I do that? I didn't know. When I looked into different aspects of what people do, I understood that microbiology was one field where I could relate my passion and experience to. I thought if by any chance I create a product, if I can give my knowledge, share my knowledge with the society and be a part of that development, maybe I'll be satisfied and I'll be happy. And they say the power of your subconscious mind. If you desire something strongly, you will find it and the universe will actually conspire and help you to achieve that. That is what happened, and in the due process, I joined, I'm a botany graduate, but with microbiology. Later on, I completed my master's in microbiology, then a PhD in microbiology, and 2 postdocs in microbiology. I have been working in the field of microbiology, and when I joined my PhD, I was with a group which wanted me to develop eco-technologies for the society. Now, I was discussing with your man today that when I reached the institute, the chairman told me that, you are working with big industries. So I forgot to tell you that I have more than 8 years experience in the industry also. So I have worked with packaged drinking water, beverages, state dairy. So I left a government job also for microbiology. And the last job that I was with is United Breweries, Kingfisher beer. So all QCQA microbiologists. So he told me that you are used to the pressing of buttons. So you press the button and things happen. But here you have to work only with alternatives. That was a challenge in the beginning. Now I love doing it. So since my PhD journey, I have been working on alternative technologies, and my favorite topic is pigments, or to be more precise, secondary metabolites. Many of us, we call it secondary metabolites, but they are they have wide use and they are very beneficial for the society, provided we know how and where to manage them. Now, what is the point? What is the point that I am trying to make? Here you have a topic here which says sustainable planet. Now, one more story I'll share with you. There was one conference where it said, save the planet. Okay, but what I believe, you know, पहले अपना घर बचाओ, है ना? अपना घर बचाओ, फिर बाद में planet अपने आप आ जाएगा. If you are habituated to create waste, then you need to manage. So let us not create it so that we have to manage. As we heard Professor Deshmukh sir so rightly said, you know, in the process, in the name of development, there is nothing wrong in developing, there is nothing wrong in growing, but then we should not think of, we should think of how to save this planet, which is so beautiful. What are we going to leave for this next generation? It is our conscious decision now, and we must do it. What I also like to say is, you know, if we take the example of Germany, okay, so Germany, long before they started thinking of alternative fuels, but we have most of the resources here in India, and we are thinking of it in the near future only. So yoga, Ayurveda, traditional medicines, it all belongs to us. We are so rich in that knowledge and resource. But then, now the Western culture has started following us, and we are trying to follow them. So you just take their example. US, UK, they have all created so much of waste that they have started following India, and they are trying to, you know, manage that and create resilience in their aspects. But we have started following them, and then I don't know when are we going to think about alternatives. So my request to all the students here, please think about it and work with passion. You know your goal. Know your goal. There's so much. If you just open your eyes, the entire universe is open to you and filled with opportunities. It is not that each one of you will become an entrepreneur, each one of you will become an industrialist, but just think on the aspect that what can you contribute to the society, the prime object of being a human being. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Such an interesting interaction session with the students.
It's now our privilege to honor our esteemed speaker today, Professor Sagrika. May I respectfully request our Dean ma'am to kindly present a token of appreciation to the speaker. Ma'am.
We now break for lunch. Delegates are kindly requested to proceed to the lunch break. We request everyone to visit PA levels at 2 p.m. sharp for the next session. We look forward to your continuing participation. Some instructions for the students. Students, ध्यान दें, आप सभी के लिए खाने की व्यवस्था है. आप लोग अपने अपने कैप्टन से मिलने, वो आपको लंच प्रोवाइड करेंगे.